in this problem, you have to find the length of the longest substring with no more than k distinct characters. So basically, if you're given the string a Rossi, or the longest substring with 2 distinct characters would be 4 characters long, that being ARAA, because the 2 distinct characters are A and R. Yeah, and so let's just go over my plan here. Basically, I wanted to use a variable length sliding window over the string itself. And then at each iteration, I'm adding to a cache, or a hash map, so I can have O of 1 lookups for, or so I can basically just keep track of like the unique characters, because if I keep adding them, it's not going to add like a new element to a list. It's basically just I'm going to add another to the count of that character within the hash map. So at each iteration, I basically check if I already have logged that character. And then if I have, I just increment the count. And then if not, then I just set it to 1. So then I also want to make sure that I reduce the size of the current substring from the left, or the left side of the sliding window, if the number of distinct characters in my cache is greater than the target amount. So, until it's not greater than the target amount, the distinct characters in the current substring, I'm going to get rid of characters starting on the left side of the window. So basically, I basically decrement that count for that specific character, and then if it's 0, then I just delete it from the cache or the hash map altogether, and then I increment the left side, so I'm decreasing the size of the sliding window. And then I also just want to check to make sure I'm replacing the longest substring. So I find the size of the current substring and then replace it if it's longer. And then I was returning -1 if none was found. They didn't really consider that on the site, or didn't want you to, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Some things I could improve are maybe just iterating over the string itself using range rather than converting it to an array of runes first. Because if you just iterate over the string like by index, then it's going to iterate over the bytes. So yeah, these like basic print statements line up with what the tests should be. And that's it for today. And I'm just going to keep going with problems, the sliding window pattern problems tomorrow. So yeah.